In the peaceful village of Egbeko, a young girl named Messi lived with her mother, Mama Tayo. Messi was only 16, a quiet and gentle soul, known for her soft eyes and the shy smile she gave when greeting elders. She had never left the village, never known anything beyond the dusty paths, the rhythmic drumbeats, and the scent of firewood. Her mother was a healer, wise and respected, but feared in whispers for her stern face and secrets she never shared. Mama Tayo had lost her husband years ago, and since then she raised Messi alone, teaching her herbs, rules, and silence. But behind their hut's quiet walls, something had changed. Messi was hiding a secret. Her stomach, once flat and unnoticed, had begun to curve, soft and round like the rising moon. She had not bled in months, and she woke each morning with shame heavy in her chest. She couldn't tell Mama Tayo. She didn't know how, but her mother already knew, and she was waiting. That morning, Mama Tayo brewed bitter leaf tea without a word. She watched Messi with the gaze of someone who already had the answers but wanted to see if you'd lie. "Eat," she said, placing a bowl in front of her. "You need strength." Messi flinched. "I'm not hungry." "You're eating for two now," her mother said quietly. Silence. Macy's spoon fell from her hand. Her lip trembled. "Mama, Don't!" Mama Tayo cut her off. "Just listen." She leaned in. "I warned you. The body is not just yours when it brings shame." Messy's heart pounded. "I don't want to lose it." Mama Tayo's voice turned cold. "Then you shouldn't have hidden it." That night, Messy heard whispers outside the hut. Two men. One of them asked, "Is she strong?" The other answered, "Doesn't matter. The buyer wants it fresh." Macy didn't sleep, because now she knew. Her mother wasn't just angry. She was planning something. Macy woke before dawn. She moved quietly, stepping over the creaky floorboard near the window. Her bag was already packed, just herbs, bread, and a wrapper. She had no plan, just one goal: run. But when she reached the door, it wouldn't open. A thick iron chain had been tied from outside. She wasn't leaving. Her heart raced. "Mama!" she called. No answer. Then she heard it. The sound of a grinding stone, slow and steady. Her mother was preparing birth tea. Not for pain. Not for healing. For separation. Macy sat against the door, tears in her eyes. She realized something cruel. Her mother wasn't going to wait for the baby to come. She was going to take it. Tonight. If your own mother betrayed you, could you ever trust anyone again? Drop your answer in the comments and hit subscribe if you believe some voices must never be silenced. The sun fell fast that evening, as if it didn't want to witness what was coming. Macy sat by the window, staring at the sky while her mother hummed an old lullaby, the same one she used to sing when Macy was a child. Now it felt like a funeral song. Then, footsteps, slow, measured, heavy, a knock at the door. Mama Tayo didn't look up. "He's here," she whispered. Macy's hands shook. "Mama, please." But Mama Tayo turned, holding a folded wrapper in her hand. "You will wear this. You will not scream, and you will not speak of this again." Macy backed away, but Mama Tayo moved faster. She tied the wrapper around her daughter's waist like rope, and when the door opened, the man wasn't a healer, he wasn't a priest, he was a trader, and he didn't look at Macy's face, only at her belly. The man smelled of foreign smoke and goat fat. His skin was pale, not from colour, but from rot. He didn't greet. He didn't smile. He nodded once at Mama Tayo. "How far along?" Mama Tayo answered without flinching. 8 moons. Messi wanted to scream, but her voice got stuck behind her shame. The man walked around her like inspecting meat. Strong hips. Good milk. He turned to her mother. Where's the father? There is none, she said. Only the child matters. Messie broke. Tears spilled. Mama, please. He's still mine. The man laughed. Not for long. Mama Tayo didn't even blink. Take her tomorrow. I'll prepare her for silence. The man left. And that night, Messie sat beside the hearth, her hands on her belly, whispering to the child inside, I will not let them take you. But she didn't know how. Not yet. Messie didn't sleep. She waited until the fire turned to ash and Mama Tayo snored in the corner. Then she moved, quiet like a ghost, swift like a heartbeat. Her belly pulled with weight, but her soul pushed harder. She grabbed the herb pouch from the shelf, the one her mother kept for sleep. She knew which root numbed and which healed. She mixed both, just enough to make someone still. Mama Tayo never stirred as Messie placed the drink beside her and whispered, For all you taught me, this is the one lesson I'll never forget. By dawn, her mother lay in deep, heavy sleep. But the trader would come soon. So Messie cut the rope around her waist, changed into a plain wrapper, and wrapped her belly tight. She stepped outside barefoot, heart pounding. She didn't know where to go, but she knew she couldn't stay. Messie ran until the red sand turned to dry roots and the morning sun burned her back. She didn't stop at the stream. She didn't stop at the shrine. She kept moving, deeper into the forest, where even the birds fell silent. Her breath came in gasps. Her belly ached, but fear kept her on her feet. Behind her, voices rose. They had woken. The trader, the villagers, her mother. Messie stumbled over a root and fell, hard. Blood stained her wrapper. She gritted her teeth and pushed up. She wasn't going back. But the forest whispered doubts. Where will you go? Who will help you? You are just a girl. Alone. Then, footsteps. Not loud. Not rushing. Just deliberate. Messie froze. Someone was following her. And it wasn't the trader. Messie held her breath, crouched low among the ferns. The footsteps stopped just meters away. Whoever it was, wasn't in a rush. They were tracking her. Then a voice. You run like your mother used to. Messie stood slowly. An older woman emerged from the trees, tall, lean, with scars across her cheeks and a necklace of dried roots. I knew Mama Tayo, she said, before she became what she is now. Messie backed away. I don't need anyone, just a place to hide. The woman nodded. There's a hut, near the old shrine. No one goes there anymore. Messie hesitated. Why are you helping me? The woman smiled, not kindly. Because your mother once sold something that was mine. Maybe now, balance is ready to return. Messie followed, but in her gut she felt it. This wasn't sanctuary. It was a test, and the forest never gave without taking first. The hut was small, made of red mud and smoke-stained thatch. The woman led Messie inside and lit a clay lamp. Shadows danced on the walls, shadows that looked like stories left untold. Messie sat, clutching her belly. You said my mother took something from you. The woman poured bitter tea and handed it to her. She took my daughter. Messie's heart stopped. You're... Yes, the woman said softly. She was my sister. I was meant to raise her child, but Tayo kept her, raised her, claimed her. Messie's hands trembled. Me? You, the woman whispered. The world tilted. Her entire life, her voice, her mother's cold hands, the rules, the silence, suddenly made sense. I am not hers, Messi said. No, the woman replied. But your child is still yours. If you want to keep it, you must choose now. Because your mother, she's coming. Outside, drums began again. Not of war, of judgment. The drums grew louder, closer. The earth trembled beneath them. Messi stood in the doorway of the hut, eyes wide, breath shallow. In the distance, Mama Tayo appeared, staff in hand, hair unwrapped, eyes burning like coals. She looked less like a mother and more like a storm that had worn a face too long. You think hiding changes your blood? Mama Tayo shouted. That child is mine to deliver. Macy stepped forward. No, she said calmly. You took me. You controlled me. But you won't take this one. The woman behind her placed a knife in Messy's hand, not to strike, but to symbolize choice. The drums stopped. Silence. Messy raised the blade, not in threat, but in promise. This ends with me. Mama Tayo turned away, not because she was defeated, but because she had been unmasked. And for the first time, Messy stood on soil that felt like hers. Would you ever forgive a mother who betrayed you for her own survival? Drop your raw truth in the comments. Some wounds heal, others shape who we become.